This is Allison Brubacher, and this is my assignment yoga in the spine. So we're going to start with a warm-up of some lateral bends. We're going to go ahead and raise our arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, hands go high. This time we're going to take our left palm, grab our right forearm, not our wrist, and we're going to go ahead and take a lateral bend to the left. Inhale brings us back to center. Switch arms. Lateral bend to the other side. Back to center. One more time each side. We can either do it again where we hold our forearms, or we can put our hands behind our back, behind our head, and take lateral bend this way. Slightly opening up our ribs. Inhale takes us back to center, and other side. Back to center. We're going to go ahead and do our main pose, and we're going to do the Sphinx. So we're going to go ahead and drop down our knees, drop down all the way to the floor. Take a moment, hands in front of us. We're going to go ahead and make sure, grab our elbows, because that's about how wide our arms need to be. And then we're going to put them out in front of us. If our lower back is bothering us, we can go ahead and just slightly bring our legs out a little bit wider. We're going to grab our mats with our fingers, and we're going to pull our forearms towards our bodies, engaging our core. So our belly buttons are towards our spine and off of the mat. Now, if this is too much for you to keep your head up, you can always tuck your chin. If it's a little bit too much of a spine inflection, or we can keep it up. Grounding with our toes. Deep breaths. And then release all the way down. Just to do a little counterbalance, I like to bring my feet up and do some windshield wipers this way. Settling our hips back down and taking out a little bit of that curve of the spine. Then we're going to go ahead and do our cool down. We're just going to get over to our backs. Again, if our lower back is bothering us and we can feel it, keep your feet grounded to the floor. Take a couple breaths here. Really tuck in those lower abs and round our back so that we can have our lower back settle onto the mat. Let's go ahead and open our arms up in a T. We're going to take our right leg and then our left leg. Keep it in a tabletop position. Take an inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to go ahead and drop our knees to one side, trying to keep those knee over knee, hip over hip. But really what's most important is to keep our shoulders on the ground. So this is a different, we've now done all three different ways that we can stretch our spine in this supine twist. If this feels okay, I invite you to go ahead and shift your gaze opposite your knees. Still making sure that your shoulders are grounded on the mat. Really breathe into this pose and really let your whole entire body melt into the mat. On your next inhale, we'll go ahead and bring your right leg over, then bring your left leg over to meet. Take a pause here. Maybe rock back and forth, settle in your lower back. One more time. And then we'll go ahead and take our knees over as if they're glued together to the opposite side. Again, take a pause here. Make sure your shoulders are grounded. And then only if this is working for you to go ahead and take your gaze opposite your knees. Make sure to hold the pose, not your breath. One more inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring left leg, meet with our right leg. Bring the soles of your feet back down, settle in. Maybe do some windshield wiping if you can still feel a little bit of the curve in your lower back, just to settle it a little more before you go into Shavasana.